And now for more on this, we are being joined by Yehor Abrelian, who is a senior journalist governing international security and defense. Thank you for being with us. Now, these comments by the Chinese ministry have invoked a sharp reaction. What do you make of these comments?
First of all, for having me. Chinese diplomacy is very clear in supporting Russia in its aggression against Ukraine, and China wants to destroy the unity inside the Western countries, inside the NATO, the EU. And yes, Russia and China, they don't have a classical type of alliance, but at the same time, we see a broad cooperation, economic cooperation, military cooperation, diplomatic cooperation. About this phrase of Chinese ambassador to France, we can interpret it in a very different way. For example, China don't recognize the sovereignty of all 15 former Soviet republics, including Russia. And it's very obvious that China wants to control Russia, first of all, in economic terms, through getting cheap resources, and having that, China wanna become a global power. Yes, Ukrainian diplomacy, Ukrainian ambassador to France has made a statement that this phrase of Chinese ambassador to France does not correlate with official Chinese position. So, like, China wants a peace in Ukraine, and China wants. China is a country which respects the international law, but at the same time, we don't see that. We don't see it in real time.
And these comments come shortly after the French President Emmanuel Macron visited China to request that President Xi Jinping encourage Putin to end the war in Ukraine. What do we make of the timing of these comments?
It's a good timing. Actually, French President Emmanuel Macron, his diplomacy is in Gaullist way, like France is a third power, nor the US nor Russia. This time, at that time, it was Soviet Union, yes, and France wants to have more autonomous foreign policy, and that was the main reason why Macron visited China. However, I want to say that this scandal with the Chinese ambassador to France shows that the European response was very quick, and actually French Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they've made a statement that this phrase violated the international norms, and it's not the appropriate way to discuss the Russian-Ukrainian war.
Thank you very much for being with us and your valued insights there, Yehor.
You're welcome.